Welcome again to the Old Principle English Instructional Program. 我就是老校长, and we have another story today, a story in this case, a story from my own life. This is lesson number 208. Lesson 208, Phil's birthday party. That looks like happy birthday, right? Okay, let's listen to the story as Connie reads it, and then we'll be right back.
Story 208, Phil's Birthday Party. During those 2 years I attended Corvallis Senior High School, I made friends with Phil Griffin. Interestingly, we never played together. In fact, I'm not even sure why we were friends. Nevertheless, one day he invited me to his birthday party. His dad was a doctor, so I was quite excited about attending. My parents helped me buy a birthday gift for him because it was expected that all birthday party invitees would bring a gift. All the traditional items were there: festive decorations, birthday cake, ice cream, soda pop, and games to play. Frankly, I don't remember any of that, but I do remember the movie that followed. The Griffins took all the children to watch a movie. Everybody was excited about the movie except me. Of course, I never did let on that I didn't like horror movies. Peer pressure forced me to go. We drove there and they paid the admission fee. We entered and sat down. I dreaded what was coming. Sure enough, the suspense was extreme and my heart pounded wildly. Then I did something that I had never done before. I got up and walked to the back of the theater. Dr. Griffin saw me leave and followed. He asked, "Is there anything wrong?" I answered, "I feel a little sick." I'm sure he sensed the ruse because I hadn't been sick during the party, but he went along with it. "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. My clinic is across the street. Let's go over there and check you out." Obviously, I wasn't sick, but I figured it would be less stressful to try to maintain my story over in his office than to have to sit through that movie. By the time we got back to the theater, the movie was over and I was relieved. I still dislike suspense-filled movies. I never watch any kind of movie.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at the story. During those 2 years I attended Corvallis Senior High School. Remember, or you will hear, that I actually attended high school, senior high school, 高中学, but I was 初中的学生啊. Why? Because there was no junior high school in those days. For those 2 years, I attended Corvallis Senior High School, 高中学. I made friends with Phil Giffen. Okay, Phil Giffen. Going on. Interestingly, we never played together. In fact, I'm not even sure why we were friends. I'm not sure why we were friends because we never played together. Now, usually the best friends are those who play together. 一起玩的是最好的朋友. Is that correct? Okay, so interesting, 很有趣的 we never played together. In fact, 事实上 I'm not even sure 根本都不知道为什么我们是做朋友 Go ahead. Nevertheless has several different meanings, but 但是可是都可以用啊 One day he invited me to his birthday party. Okay, 要求我来他的生日晚会 Okay, go ahead. His dad was a doctor, so I was quite excited about attending. Now, excuse me, I'm not sure that if your dad is a doctor, that it should be so exciting, but there was something strange and wonderful in those days. His dad was a doctor, and so 他们比较有钱, they would be a little bit richer, and so I thought, their party probably would be very interesting. So I was excited about attending. Attending meaning 参加. If you go to a meeting and you say, I am in attendance, 就参加, or I am attending a meeting. Okay? My parents helped me buy a birthday gift for him. 生日礼物, birthday gift. It is our tradition that when you go to somebody's birthday party, you usually bring a gift for them. So I didn't have any money, so I said, well, okay, no problem. I will ask my parents, or my parents offered to buy a birthday gift for him because it was expected, okay, almost like it was necessary that at a birthday party, invitees, 被请的, okay, an invitee, okay, 被请的 would bring a gift. Going on. All the traditional items were there, festive decorations, birthday cake, ice cream, soda pop, games to play. Okay, traditional items, festive decoration, 这个装饰, very pretty paper. What does festive mean? I suppose that there's a nice definition for festive, but festive means a happy decoration, 这个装饰. This is a happy time, and so festive means a special type of decoration for parties. Okay, not only were there festive decorations, but there was a birthday cake, 生日蛋糕, okay, an ice cream, 雪糕, and soda pop, 汽水, and games to play. Of course, I think that this, as I remember, granted, this is a long time ago. This is, okay, I was probably 13 or 14 years old. So if we're looking at maybe 54 years ago, so if I don't remember everything, hey, that's okay. But it says we played games. 我们的玩了一些游戏. Okay, and that was fun. Go ahead. Frankly, 坦白说, frankly, this is a very common way. Frankly, 坦白说, I don't remember any of that. 我记不得一切, okay? I just don't remember that, but I do remember the movie that followed, okay? But I do remember the movie that followed. So, after the party, they took us to watch a movie. I do remember that. I remember the movie, and I will tell you about my personal experience. Going on, the Giffens took all of the children to watch a movie. Okay? The Giffens took all of the children to watch a movie. And in those days, that was pretty good. Everybody was excited about the movie except me. 除了我以外，他们都很兴奋的。Okay? Of course, I never let on, okay, that I didn't like horror movies. 当然, and this is very important, 当然, I never let on. 没有保密, okay? I never told the secret. When I say to let on, it means to reveal the secret. I never let on that. I never revealed the secret that, okay? So let's go back to the last slide there, okay? That I didn't like horror movies. Okay, what is a horror movie? Of course, we all know that a movie is what? Movie is, what do you call it? 电影片. But 恐怖电影片 or 恐怖片. I never let on. I didn't tell people that I hated these horror movies. I mean, they always scared me. It was 我怕得要命, okay? Going on, peer pressure forced me to go. Okay, peer pressure. What is peer pressure? Peer pressure, pressure we know is 压力, okay? Peer means those who are the same age and stage, like my friends who went to the party. So it says here, peer pressure forced me, 强迫我 to go to the meeting. I didn't want to embarrass myself. Go ahead. Okay, we got that. We drove there and they paid the admission fee. We entered and sat down. We drove there. As I recall, they actually drove to a different city, a little tiny town. And there was this movie, and so we went to the little town. Now, we paid the admission fee. Okay, admission fee is 入场券. Or, you know, when you buy a ticket, 这个票, okay, you have to pay money. A fee is amount of money, okay? So admission, the 入场, okay? And so we paid the money, we got the ticket, and we entered and we sat down. Going on. I dreaded what was coming. Sure enough, the suspense was extreme and my heart pounded wildly. Okay? I dreaded, 非常害怕. Okay? I dreaded, 非常害怕 what was coming 要来的这个电影片。Sure enough, 果然不错。That's a good word, right? 果然不错。Sure enough, surely enough, sure enough. The suspense was extreme. Okay, extreme 很极大、极重的。Okay, suspense. When we say suspense, it can mean several things, but 非常紧张啊，非常紧张啊。And a little bit, you don't know what's going to happen, and you're so nervous. And my heart was doing what? My heart was going 蹦蹦跳. My heart was pounding wildly. Okay, when it says my heart was pounding, 我的心脏就蹦蹦跳. Okay, wildly, wildly. That gives the idea of it was out of control. 没办法控制，无法控制。My heart was beating. But nobody knew. I didn't tell anybody because I felt that it would be, well, too embarrassing, 太不好意思，太丢脸。Everybody else, all the other students, they felt, my friends, they all liked horror movies. 这个恐怖片子. They all like them. Okay, I did something that I had never done before. 从来没做过的一件事情. I got up and walked to the back of the theater. I got up and I walked to the back of the theater. 走到这个电影院的这个后面，我走到这个后面去了。Now, going on, Dr. Giffen saw me leave and followed. Now this is good. 他这个医生啊，非常非常负责任。Okay, and so he was there. He was watching us students. I keep saying students. My young friends. Of course, we were all students together in the same school. He asked, he followed me. 他跟着我走到后面去. Okay. He asked, "Is there anything wrong?" I answered, "I feel a little sick." Yeah, probably it could be truth, although 事实上我是假装的. Okay. I feel a little sick. I suppose you could say I didn't feel good. And I don't know if that's sick, unless I ate too much food. Okay, if I ate too much food then. Okay, now, is there anything wrong? I answered, I'm a little sick. 有一点点不舒服. Okay, a little sick. 有一点不舒服. I'm sure he sensed the ruse. Okay, do you know what a ruse is? It is a deceptive plan. A ruse, you could say a ruse is a plan, 是一个计划. But it is a plan to deceive, 要骗人的，假装的. So he sensed, that is, 他明白, he understood my deceptive plan, the ruse, because I hadn't been sick during the party. Of course, during the party we were having a great time. And so why, I mean, I was well during the party. Why would I suddenly, 突然间, suddenly get sick right there in the movie? So he's thinking, I wonder what the deal is. And of course, he was an older person, and so he knew how little boys thought. 他知道这个青年人怎么想的啊。And he went along with it. Okay, I should say here, the word he went along with it, that means he agreed, at least that on the surface, 表面上, he agreed with me. Oh, you're a little sick. Oh, I'm so sorry that you're sick. Well, and so what did he do next? Go on to the next slide. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Now, watch this. My clinic is across the street. 刚好在他诊所，他是医生，他诊所是在这个电影院的对面。Okay, my clinic is across the street. Let's go over there and check you out. 我们到诊所去看一看，检查看你有没有问题啦。So, that's okay. We'll go across the street. And I said, oh my, how wonderful. I don't have to watch the horror movie. Okay, going on. Obviously, I wasn't sick. 很明显我不是很不舒服啊。But I figured it was less stressful. 我认为比较这个压力比较少啊。To try to maintain my story. 要维持我的故事啊，我假装的这个故事啊，我不舒服啊。So it's less stressful, less stress. Well, actually, 你是假装啊 ，you're telling a lie. 你是骗人的啦。In those days, I didn't know that that was wrong. I just did it. So he listened to me. Okay, it was less stressful to maintain my story over in his office, 在他的办公室，他的诊所, than to sit through the movie. It's probably 2 hours. The movie is 2 hours. Yeah, sit through means to sit there through the 2 hours. To sit through means to sit there for a whole amount of time. So I thought, well, it would be easier to sit in his office than to sit and watch the movie. Okay, going on. By the time we got back to the theater, the movie was over, and I was relieved. By the time the movie was over, or by the time we got back to the theater, 电影院, okay, the movie was over, and I was 松了一口气. I was relieved. Okay, I was not sad. I was there. I still dislike suspense-filled movies. I never watch any kind of movie. I want to spend a minute here on this. We got another minute or two here. I still dislike suspense-filled, 装满了紧张的这些电影 我还是不喜欢。I hate it when I'm sitting there on the edge of my seat and I'm so nervous about what's happening. Even today, at my age, I hate these kinds of movies. I hate them, and I never watch movies. In fact, I never watch any kind of movie. I have so many things to do in my life that I don't watch movies. Can you believe that? It's hard to believe, right? That I don't spend time watching movies. In fact, the other day I was walking here in Hong Kong and I found somebody who didn't have a television set in his house. And I said, wow, that's impressive. You don't have a television set. Neither do we. 我们也没有电视机. Why? Because there's so many things that you could do in life besides watching TV and watching movies and things like that. So, there you got my philosophy along with everything else. Guess what? We do have an email address, and maybe you can tell me about your experience watching horror movies. The Old Principle at gmail.com, and our website, 我们的网站是 www.theoldprinciple.org. Hey, it's been great being with you. I hope you enjoyed our time. We will be back again. Join us next time, won't you? Bye-bye.